Hello everybody, my name is RenderTech and this is my playthrough, or a crack at, if you will, of Flumpty Night. I've tried to do about 5 different commentaries on this, and even at one point debated not doing a commentary and just releasing the no commentary version. You guys seemed to really enjoy it last time, so I thought I'd give it a little bit of time before doing the next one. And surprise, surprise, I came up with a lot of the stuff I'm going to talk about today on my walk home, which seems to be a running theme beyond sessions of Pokemon Go, which I've been getting really into. I think I'm like level 27, 28. There's a gym just opposite work, actually, and that's sort of become a challenge of mine to take that. We seem to be doing alright for the time being. Obviously it's not too difficult this early on. But yeah, going back to Pokemon Go, I know I'm going off on a bit of a tangent here, but whatever. The whole thing started, there's this thing at work called World Walking, and it was one of these things that we did during lockdown. And it was to sort of get everybody active whilst everyone was working from home and sort of have like a community challenge. Well, I absolutely trounced everybody, and I think the CEO was down for some reason. I can't fully remember why. And I was telling him about walking and everything, and about, you know, I'm averaging about 15,000 steps a day, and it was either the CEO or the database administrator at the time who said, "Oh, is that for Pokemon Go?" And I just went, "Oh no." And then about 2 days later I went, "No, but it could be." So I re-downloaded it, and I've been having a lot of fun. I think my highest level creature is a level 2600 Espeon. And yeah, I've really gone off on a tangent here. There's this, anybody who's been watching this channel for a long time will know the story behind my friend Irrational Sloth and Five Nights at Freddy's. He played the original Five Nights at Freddy's about 5-6 years ago now, and he completely runs out of stuff to say at about 5 AM the first night, and he just looks at the camera, dead serious, and just goes, "You know how much fat there is in a biscuit?" And that just became sort of a running gag between us. And I think I made reference to that in the One Night of Flumptys 2 episode, and I've kind of proven that by, hey, here's a scary game about a giant egg who's basically a god. I'm going to tell you about all the steps I've been doing. I've been having a little bit of a think of as well of what games I want to bring to the channel. I really want to play Subnautica again, because I know we played it a long time ago on my channel, but that's when it was still in... Yeah, that's when it was still in early access, and it got released, I want to say about 2-3 years ago. A lot of the performance issues that they had have completely gone, and I still maintain it is one of the scariest games ever made. And I think in part that's due to its unpredictability. Like, you cannot tell where the jump scare is coming, and it's very tense. That's one of the reasons I'm going to be playing another game on this channel that you may have seen other people play, but you've never seen on this channel before. It's a game called Phasmophobia. Now, what Phasmophobia is it is a ghost hunting game. So you go into a building. If you've ever seen shows like Haunted Collector or Ghost Hunters, it's very similar to that. So you get yourself set up, you've got a man in a van, you got like maybe 2, 3, sometimes 5 minutes to get your equipment, open the door, set yourself up, and then you've got to use different pieces of evidence to work out what ghost you're dealing with. I can see our display has glitched out. Yeah. Now that we've got all the enemies up and running, I'm going to chat a little bit about the strategy I used. So At the beginning of the night, exactly the same as a base night, so 12 AM you want to keep an eye on main Flumpty, and then around about 1ish you want to start checking cam 4, I think, yeah, cam 4 for Redmond Flumpty. Then when the two rooms I should say, become opened or unhidden, I suppose, you want to maybe leave like 20-30 seconds before looking at them, and then just keep a mental tab of if there's anyone in there. When you notice somebody, I lost my train of thought there. When you notice somebody there, then you can keep tabs of where they are, but it's very difficult for the rooms switch. So you'll see every now and again cam 8A and 8B will swap places, just like that. You've also got, towards the tail end of the night, you've got cams 9 and 10. I think it's cam 10 isn't really of any importance, but cam 9... No, cam 9's the one that's of no importance, but cam 10 is the one where there's this room, and you can see there's a giant lever, and this version of Flumpty will sometimes go to that lever to pull the lever down, and that just obviously disables all of your doors. The Redman in this mode, the Redman egg, is a lot easier to distinguish compared to the actual Redman. So with the Redman, the only way to tell if he's going to start going into the room is if he's looking into the fireplace, whereas this one he physically turns red. Also, I love the song. I will very happily admit that on multiple occasions I caught myself singing it. Not during the night because I was so pepped up to beat the night, but afterwards it was just, I think I was on the bus on the way to work and I was just singing. It's Flumpty, Flumpty.
It's your time to beat the egg and leave this place behind. Your brain is feeling scrambled, the end is out of sight, but if you hold on longer, you might survive the night.
I think if I had to say anything, I'd say I could have been a bit more conservative with my snaps in this mode. As you can see, I'm running quite low on snaps, but I also think the game could have done with giving you more. So there was quite... because obviously you've got the doors, like there. There's no way to tell if somebody is in those doors without using your camera, and obviously if somebody is there, then you're not going to know. There's been quite a few times when I didn't know that somebody was at one of the doors, and then I'd just have this egg screaming in my face, and it would make me completely off guard. I think this is like my 6th attempt. You can just see sort of like Shadow Flumpty at the very top, with his hands just sort of looking over you, which I think is quite a nice touch. So there were quite a few times, I think I did give it a good attempt when it moved from the regular night to this night, but I think I got jump scared by... No, that was it. On the first attempt, I didn't pay attention to the egg that was shutting the power off, and the power just went to the doors, and then I just basically let one of the eggs kill me because I knew I'd go. Second time, I made the error of not checking Redmond Flumpty, and I look into the fireplace and I just see his face. The next 2 times it was a case of there was a egg on either side, and then the 5th time I completely forgot to check the vent for some reason. And yep, he's gonna let you leave, but in the time between him being off screen, or maybe you did this whilst you were actually in the facility, he just went, yeah, he's gonna leave. Tell you what, let's nuke the entire world, sure, why not? But no, that is it for Flumpty Night. I am going to give hard-boiled mode a crack, so to speak. I remember I have seen Flumpty's Flumpty's Jonochrome's. Yeah, because Flumpty has his own channel where he talks about the game that he just so happened to make. That would be quite cool, but no. I've watched Jonochrome's video and he says that he didn't make the hard-boiled mode the ultimate challenge it could have been, because in his mind, the Flumpty Night is the ultimate challenge. But no, that is it for this video, and I will see you all again with the hard-boiled mode.